From Los Angeles, this is Montserrat Radio. From Los Angeles, this is Montserrat Radio.
In the spirit of the war against fake news, Montserrat Radio presents The Fake News Show, conspiracy news and a different point of view of current events. And now your hosts, Benny Wilson and Thomas Christian.
Good afternoon, good evening, my friends, people from the world, people of the world. Thank you so much for listening to my show. This is your host, Benny. Today we have a very special day, a very special show for you. We have a special guest that I've been promoting since 2 days ago. And I also have a public announcement to make. So we have also breaking intel. We have a lot to talk about. So now, please welcome one of the most recognized gurus up there, and a guy that knows what's up in the internet. So for those people who who follows a different type of intel, he follows a different type of intel. So I've been requested for a long time ago, why don't you get people that follow this type of intel and stuff like that. I said, okay. So with more introductions, here is let me present you my good friend Omega Man. Omega Man, are you there?
Hey, hi Benny. Hi, how's everybody doing out there in internet land?
All right. What people are really going nuts with all the latest breaking intel, breaking news from Iraq. And how do you feel about it?
Well, I mean, there's always something happening. There's always people, trying to slow things down and to interrupt what we've been waiting for. Mm-hmm. So it's. I think that the end is near, and I don't think that they can keep on doing any more damage. I think that their power is about over.
Exactly. And talking about that, I know that probably many people don't even think about it or even consider it, that what's going on with Trump on the White House. And it was difficult for me to even try to convince people that Trump nomination and election was not no incident or coincidence. It is something that has to be done in order to change the whole situation in the world. Don't you think so? Don't you think so? Yeah.
Well, I do. And some people are saying that he was only put in to establish the republic and then be kicked out or impeached. And I don't know if that's true. I personally think he's the only president since Kennedy that's going to do anything for the people.
Exactly.
And I respect him. I think he's a great man, and I don't think that he is what a lot of the people like Joseph. I'll call him Josefina since he calls Donald Trump Donna.
Yeah.
Let's just be frank about it. I don't know who this guy is, Joseph, but I personally don't like him. He's always attacking President Trump, and I'm not a fan of his.
Well, it's not only him. It's a lot of people out there. A lot of idiots attacking him, and the whole Hollywood scene and the media, the liberal media, they're all attacking him. And people should just ask this question: why are they attacking him? I mean, if we're gonna talk about them being crazy, being insane, hey, we can talk about George Bush. We can talk about other presidents that we had before.
Yep.
Yep. I mean, whatever he's doing is nothing out of the ordinary. But people are so obsessed. What I'm really worried about is that the latest prophecies that they've been saying that we might have we're gonna have a terrible fighting between Republicans and liberals, and to the point that it may even look like a civil war. This is terrible.
Well, we've seen that with Black Lives Matters.
Yep.
Black Lives Matters. George Soros's people that he hired, he paid them to demonstrate and to cause problems. And people like that, Soros, are always going to be, until they're arrested and put it where they belong, they're always going to be interfering with good people.
Exactly. So tell me now. Tell me what is the latest information you have with this revaluation process?
Okay, well, the sources that I have are several. My main source is my platform that I have my bonds with in Hong Kong, and they only give me information when they are sure something is about to happen. They've been silent quite a while, and just recently, in the last week, they said that we can expect the release of the funds anytime now.
Mm.
So that's for the historical bonds. As far as the currencies goes, I have other people. I have several others that are aware of Admiral Group and Reno, and that was that was supposed to be happening. The whales were already supposed to have completely exchanged by now in Reno and throughout the world.
Got it. And tell me, do you have any more further information regarding the prosperity packages?
The prosperity packages, it was not something that I was really ever involved in, so I can't really say much about that. No.
Yeah, exactly, and that's that's something that is brand new for me. I've been in this scene for more than 10 years, but just breaking. I mean, for the last 2 years, I was just doing postings and letters, and just barely about a year, maybe or less, I just came out of the scene, right? But I heard about the prosperity package. I really never really cared about it until I was approached by people.
Then that is what's going to release all the global funding for pretty much everything.
Yeah, you're right. Yep. So, and what do you think about the all of a sudden, something happened just yesterday. They were really giving big steps for the revaluation process in Iraq, and all of a sudden they stop. What do you think? Yeah, what do you think about
Vietnamese dong is the one that's what I'm focusing on. As far as the Zim goes, I don't even know if that's, I can't say anything about the Zim.
Got it.
I don't know.
I was just notified that my sound is not being listening. So let me just check.
Okay.
Let me just check.
They're not hearing?
That's what they say. Hold on. Let's see. Everything looks fine over here. 1 second. So let me just take a look out here. The volume is silent. Can I hear Benny or guest? Wow. Really? Oh, we hear you now, but when Intel started is when it went silent. Okay. Alright, so now they're hearing. Yeah, I know that because we actually did a test, a broadcast test for all you people that probably, you have problems listening to our broadcast. We did a broadcast test to make sure that Omega was able to be listening to you guys. So, Omega, tell me something about how long you been in this investment?
I've been in this investment for about maybe like 5 years.
5 years, huh?
Yeah. And I got involved with the historical bonds. Well, I've been in this business, in the commodities exchange business for like probably almost 20 years. And so that's how I got into the historical bonds about 5 years ago, when I found out that there was going to be this historical bond redemption coming. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of rumors around the internet. I just found out about that. Somebody just texted me about it and remind me about it. And there's a lot of rumors going on that said that and it goes to my announcement that I was gonna do today, that I'm gonna do today. But how do you feel? Do you think, honestly, according to what you heard from your contacts, do you really think that can happen this month?
The revaluation, the currency, or the bonds, or both?
No, let's separate two things, right? Let's separate the revaluation and the public exchange, because those two things are totally different stuff.
Oh, true, yeah.
That people are assuming, I don't know if you agree with me, but people are assuming that once they raise the value of the dinar in Iraq, that will be available automatically all around the world. That is not the case according to my contacts. I don't know what you heard about it.
Well, truthfully, the dinar has never been one of anything that I've ever gotten into. Not because I didn't believe in it, but because I was focusing on my bonds and and then as far as the currency, I was only focusing on the Vietnamese dong, basically, and some Iranian rial. That's basically all I care, and a little bit of Zim, like 100 billion Zim. That's it. Mm-hmm. But as far as I know, I don't even know if the Zim is truly going to revalue or not. I mean, I don't have influence on that. I don't have any kind of knowledge about the Zim.
Yeah, and many people, many of my listeners, they hold Zim. And they keep asking me, do you think the Zim will go? And my feedback has been, nope, it's not happening. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is, but I'm one guy that believes a lot about normalcy bias, which is the state of mind of people not expecting the incredible, not expecting the imaginable, the one that that the thing that cannot nobody